Hello all, this is Captain JJ here, back here with another F-Zero Machine Recreation. In this video, we are going to be doing Mad Wolf number 11. After last time round, we did James McLaren Little Wyvern. Okay, so first off, we're going to be choosing the main colour. It's going to be the Aston Martin yellow, because Mad Wolf itself is predominantly yellow with some darker shades of the same colour at the front. This is a little bit of a shorter video simply because of the fact that this machine was simple to make and didn't need much alteration. But first off, we're going to be doing the sides. This took 2 attempts to get right. You're going to be covering the whole side in the darker shade of yellow, as we are doing now, to make sure it doesn't overlap as well. And also to make sure it doesn't go on the rear. Now this machine was a little bit on the difficult side. This was difficult to get right. And it took multiple attempts, multiple decals to make sure that I did get it right. So what we're going to be doing here is making sure we cover the entire middle section in the different shade of yellow. So what we're doing is a golden one there, and we're going to repeat it vice versa. So now we are doing the same with the back of the machine, as we're going to do this like here. Zoom in a bit more so I can find out exactly what I'm doing. Duplicate that as well. What I'm essentially doing is covering the entirety of that door section, the top part of the door, in the colour of a very different colour of that one. Anyway, I lost my words there a little bit, sorry about that. So we are just going to do that entirely of the door. We're not covering the roof part's not relevant, as you can see. Sometimes we'll have to overlap, so make sure it's properly done. Duplicate that, move it all the way down like so. I said like so. It took a little. It was a bit difficult to line that up, but it looks like that section's done. Now we're just going to move it slightly. There we go. Duplicate on the other side, and that is that section pretty much done and dusted. Take a look around, and then we're all good. We are now moving on into the next section, which is going to be the front right and left front wheels, which is why. Come on, at least get a bit on the center side. Come on, get it center. Thank you very much. We've got it center. We're going to be doing exactly the same as we did before. Covering that side. We don't want to be going too far up. Doing that's fine. We don't want to be covering the entirety of the front either, simply because of the fact that it doesn't cover that side. It's only that section here that is done. So what we're doing there, finish that one, duplicate on the other side, and we're good to go on that one. We're just going to do a small modification on the bonnet. So we're just going to move that slightly. I'm going to increase the size of it, yeah, like so. And then we're going to duplicate symmetrically. Duplicate on the opposite side means it wouldn't do it correctly. So symmetrically, you know, exactly the same as it would have been on the other side. Now we're going to move on to the back section for the radiators. Now it's a... was it a 6 or an 8 piece? I think it was an 8 piece. So we're going to select an 8, put it on the rear, and place it like so. Yep, there we go. Color it black. I mean the darkest black. Yep, there we go. And duplicate on the other side, and there we go. That's the grills done. So we're just having a quick look around now to see what else it needs doing. Doesn't look like anything much more doing, just checking everything else. It looks okay. It looks reasonably okay to me. The machine is a little bit more simple, so there wasn't an awful lot to do with this one. So now we're going to add the decal, the circular section, which is also used as the refueler, you know, or those little discs that they have. Make sure it's all covered in, and make sure when you do the second one, which is grey, that it's also not covering the entirety of the black section. So that section is now done. Having a look, quick look around, and that looks like it's pretty good to me. So now we're going to be moving on to the little bit on the other side. There is a little 4 line as well by the door. I'm trying to find exactly the right side and where to put it. It's by that door, is it? Yeah. We're going to cut across a little bit because of a recording issue. Background issues were going on, which meant I had to stop while I was doing it. So we're just going to color that in the same darker shade of yellow that we did earlier. Duplicate symmetrically, And that's that section done. So all we now need to do is just add the numbers, which took a little bit of time to find out. Now it had to be. Now there were just 2 on the rear section, and also 1 at the front. The 1 at the front was used in the animate, wasn't used in the X and GX continuity. So what we're going to do here is select the decor. And no, it's not in my items. And we're going to use the DTM number for this one. So we're going to use it tiny number. And we're going to put it on the top because that's where it was originally in the machine. It doesn't look pretty, but sometimes it doesn't look pretty at all now, does it? So we're going to move that up a little bit, duplicate that on the opposite side. We've got to change all these colours to white. All the numbers are going to be coloured in white, and then that's the section done. So all we need to do now is just do the front section, and then that will be Mad Wolf completed. So we're just going to move on to the front. Put the numbers in, leave them blank, add 1 number, duplicate on the other side, 2 numbers. Oop, oh no, where are you going? That's too. Oh no, yeah, oh, no, I was just moving it around so it's smooth there. So that would no. So we're going to do instead we duplicate it so it was even, and there we go. The 11 is done. And with that, that's the Mad Wolf completed. Now this was a simple machine, I know. Next week, Super Runner will be a little bit more on the complicated side. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, hit that notification bell. The videos will be continuing, and I'll see you on Sunday next week for Super Runner. Until then, it's goodbye.